What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the LD World. What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the LD World. I guess we have a pretty fun video for you guys today. It's kind of a America versus Europe type of video, but we found like a Reddit thread that is going. A Reddit thread where there's things that's normal in America that isn't normal in Europe. Obviously, we haven't been everywhere in Europe, but since we kind of are living in Europe and we have lived in America, we're going to see what's what.
We're going to tell you if we agree or disagree with what people are saying.
Yeah. There's a lot of them. Yeah. So we're going to zoom through them. If there's something that we really want to talk about, we'll pause. We'll
let
stop
us know, too, if you agree or disagree with any of them
in the comments section. Yes. But you guys know what to do before we get started. Go ahead and hit that thumbs up button, subscribe to the channel, and turn on that notification bell. We're getting some messages from you guys letting us know that the notification really works. So click that bell.
I saw that too.
Click that bell so then that way you're notified for when we do post, and let's get right into the thread. All right, so we're gonna get right into it here. Let's see. Driving long distances for things not related to leisure travel.
Definitely. You do that every single day in America.
And in Iceland.
Well, we don't drive more than like 5 minutes.
Yeah, but that's a long distance for you guys.
That is a long distance.
Yeah, but that's true.
Yeah, that's true.
That's true. Parking lots larger than building they service. Okay, parking lots are larger than the building they service.
I can agree. What? Yeah, you know how the Walmart.
Okay, the whole park
is massive.
Yes. I never thought about that.
Yeah. Garbage disposals in the sink. I've never seen that in Europe.
I haven't either. I don't like that.
I don't like it. Freaks me out.
The garbage disposal?
Yeah.
I miss the garbage disposal.
Because if there's something drops down there, like...
You go in and reach in and...
No, yeah, I don't like it.
Lose a head.
Yeah.
I miss garbage disposals.
Yeah, they have that in America, and I've never seen it in Europe. I know probably some places do, but yeah, I personally never.
Very modern buildings, probably. Amount of water and toilets.
Babe,
think
about it. You know how the toilet here, the water is at the very bottom. In America, you sometimes see toilets and the water is like halfway up the toilet.
Never thought about
Someone commented, this shocked me when I was in America, so much water, such a high water line, it made me feel vulnerable. Is there a reason for this? You're American.
I never thought about it.
But now, now that you're thinking about it.
When I go back to the States, I'm gonna take a picture of our toilet here and then go back there and take a picture and then compare.
Yeah.
Because I can't.
The water here is very low.
It is very low. Lots of ice and beverages. I miss ice and beverages.
I feel like that's in both though.
It's not here.
You don't feel like
they don't give you ice here. If they do, it's that one block of ice that's probably melted and just floating at the top. Like you don't get.
Well, I don't like in America that they fill up the whole glass with ice. You don't
at least when you're hot.
Drink.
At least on a hot summer day, you have something to cool you down. I don't even. Sometimes I remember when I first came here, I didn't think ice existed. Because I never saw ice in anything. You ask for water, they'll give you a cold bottle of water, but no ice.
Yeah.
Drug adverts. Oh, the advertisement.
Yeah, I feel like everyone knows that about America.
We're not talking about hardcore legal drugs. We're talking about pharmaceutical.
Like painkillers and stuff like that. You have to read it, babe.
You read that one, cause
circumcised man. I think it's.
I don't even under.
No, the thing is, I think in America, how many do you think are circumcised? It's a lot. It's a high percentage.
How am I supposed to know that?
I don't know. Your friends or something? Like, are all of them circumcised?
All right, we're gonna go to the next one.
I think it is a thing in Europe, but it's more common in the US.
This is a long one. Well, while I was in New York, the waiter took my credit card and left, and I was instantly angry. I thought, WTF? It's strange when someone accepts your card and then turns around in Europe, because typically all card operations are performed in front of the card holder.
This is something that shocked me in the US. I don't remember when it happened, but I think we were at one of the restaurants and we were sitting outside and we were about to pay and they took the card inside.
Yeah. Yeah, they usually take your card. They usually have like
no, you're not taking my card.
They usually have like a billfold or a folder. You put your card in, they take your card, they run the transaction, and they bring your card back with the receipt.
Yeah.
Here, they bring the card holder to you. They even look away when you scan it or when you type your...
They would never take the card here.
Yeah, that's interesting. Forgot about that. That's cool.
I didn't like that about the US.
Yeah.
I was saying, they could be writing down my card number. Americans.
This one just says Americans.
Oh my gosh.
One thing I don't...
You're starting to learn Celsius.
I'm trying to learn Celsius. One thing I don't understand about the US is they teach Fahrenheit.
Yeah.
They teach miles. They teach a completely different metric system and everything opposite of Europe. But if you're in the military, you use all of the European metric system, weather, everything.
The clock, the everything.
Yeah, everything in the military teaches everything that goes on in Europe and the rest of the world, except
because
for
they need to know
regular
the rest of
people.
the world.
Yeah, that makes no sense to me.
I know, it's really weird.
So now I'm over here trying to learn how to tell time like everybody else.
Yeah, you're doing good though.
I will say I am doing that. Not including tax listed in listed prices. It's added at the end. I love that about Europe.
Oh yeah, I'm saying I hated that about America.
Yes. You know what you're gonna pay when you come here.
Yeah.
For everything. I love that.
Yeah, I love it too. Air conditioning.
Doesn't exist in Spain.
It does, but it's not very common. But
yes, and it's like it's a part of.
It's in every household in the US.
And I miss it because right now you may not be able to see it, but I'm sweating. It's hot.
Because we closed our door. Medical debt.
That's a real thing in the States. Here, but everything's free. It's crazy because you get really good quality healthcare in Europe, in some places in Europe, but in Spain you do, for free. And in the States you have to pay for it if you have a runny nose, like me right now. And you go to the doctor, you gotta pay for everything. So I think that that's pretty cool about the Europe side.
It's really cool.
Packages being left on your porch.
That blew my mind.
That is pretty crazy. You can't do that. Somebody will run. Somebody will steal the package from the delivery person and run off with it. You gotta leave it on your porch.
I don't understand how you can just leave it on the porch.
But then again, do they do that in like smaller towns?
No. I really no. They really don't.
Public bathrooms that have an inch gap either side of the doors, so everyone can see you taking a poopy.
A poopy. You're starting to say poopy.
They have explicit language on Reddit.
This is true.
We talked about this.
Yeah, I remember having eye contact with a woman while I was sitting there. It's very uncomfortable. I don't understand.
Yeah. Here, you kind of feel like you're in a little closet. Yeah.
Because it's small.
Everything's just blocked off. Pickup trucks and SUVs.
Yeah.
That is all over the States. And then in the South, you see these pickup trucks with big old monster truck wheels all over the place. Here, I don't see trucks.
No, especially not in the city. We don't see.
You can't.
And then in Iceland, we don't have a lot of them. The common, in Europe, we say big car equals small pee-pee. I did not know that. American flags everywhere. Everyone knows that.
In Barcelona, they got the Catalonian flag.
That's
everywhere.
true. Yeah.
So.
That's true.
Everywhere. I can see one right now.
Yeah.
Just kidding.
Oh. Tornadoes.
Tornadoes.
That is actually.
They have tornadoes, depending on where you live in the States, earthquakes, hurricanes. I haven't experienced a single storm since I have lived in Spain.
A storm? The worst one we got is like a little bit of wind.
Yeah, we get a little bit of wind and maybe some hail, but it only lasts for like 5 minutes. Happens once or twice a year.
It's crazy, the weather in the US.
Yeah, it's even crazier in Iceland.
Well, we get storm, but we've never gotten a tornado.
Yeah.
Because the weather isn't warm.
And then we get every kind of weather. Now there's fires. So you get every kind of weather in the US. It's interesting. I thought it was like that everywhere.
No.
But it really isn't.
Nope.
It really isn't. It's crazy. Tornadoes. I've been in a couple of tornadoes. Really? You could do this.
Really short time maternity leave in the US compared to European countries. In the US, some women go back to work as early as 6 weeks, which is inconceivable here.
I taught her that word.
No, you didn't. I've never heard that, and I pronounced it perfectly.
You did. You did. I'm surprised.
But that is crazy.
Yeah.
When I heard about the maternity leave in the US, I literally, like, how do you go back to work after 6 weeks?
And then they wonder why people have post-mortem what is it? I don't even know what it is.
Postpartum depression.
Yeah, and then it's crazy. In Iceland, what you get, like 6 months?
Yeah, each parent.
Just think about that.
So it's a whole year of.
That's wild.
Hey, yeah, it's crazy.
I heard that owning a passport was pretty low in the US. So true. I didn't get my passport until I was 20. When did I meet you? 27, 28?
Yeah, that's crazy.
So I think I was 27 years old when I got my passport.
That's crazy. Of course, living on an island,
you gotta have a passport.
Everyone has passport in Iceland. Yeah. So when I heard that, I was like, what? But I guess it kind of makes sense if you're only traveling in the US.
Yeah,
but
most people don't travel outside of the US.
Yeah.
And then if they do travel, the US is so big, you can go from.
Yeah, you can go to any state and there's a lot to see. So it's kind of like, I understand, but still.
Get your passport.
Get your passport.
Insanely large portion of foods at restaurant.
Yeah,
I do miss that.
Yeah, we talked. Really? I don't think that's healthy.
I don't think it's healthy to go into a restaurant hungry and leave hungry.
Tipping. Yeah, I don't like that at all.
I don't like it. I don't like it either. Most people say that tipping is good because you pay the servers what they need to be paid, but the people, whatever restaurant the servers work for should be paying them.
Because you're paying for the food.
Yes. Yes.
Like so, you're paying for your food.
Yeah. So in Europe, being a waiter or a waitress is actually like a job where you get paid either hourly or salary. In the States, you gotta rely on tips. So if it's a bad day, you don't get no money.
That's ridiculous.
It is ridiculous. Wait staff constantly check on you, even if it means interrupting a conversation. In Europe, they leave you in peace unless you obviously need something. That is 100% true. Once they ask you what your order is, you give them your order. They don't come back until they give you your food. They don't even come back to.
And I think this also has some, because there's the comment here, the worst part is the restaurant's demand on the server to do so, is I think it is related to the tipping. Because if you're being paid by tipping, you obviously are constantly checking on your customer.
Yeah, to make
and maybe they don't even want that. Tip. Yeah, but it's like the
sometimes I haven't even started eating, and people in the States, and people come back, how's your food? I'm like,
no, I remember that. I'm like, they kept coming, and I'm like, we're just having a conversation.
Yeah, here they give you your food, they leave, they don't come back. If you need water,
unless
you gotta go chase them down.
Yeah.
But I actually like that.
That they come check on you?
No, that they don't.
Oh yeah.
Unless I'm really thirsty. I remember we were at a restaurant one time and we could not get the girl to come bring us some water, and I was just like, she's not getting a good tip.
But then that's just like a bad service.
Yeah.
But normally, like I don't want people interrupting me while I'm eating. Like I didn't come there to chat with the staff. Fake small talk.
I miss that.
No. I remember walking...
Just talking and saying hi to people and just having fake conversations.
And this dude would say, hey, how's it going? And then he just walked away.
Yeah, I miss that.
And it's like, why are you asking me how it's going? And then you really don't care.
I do that now. People look at me like I'm dumb. I go by, hola, ¿cómo está? Refrigerating eggs. You're not supposed to refrigerate eggs?
You do it in the US. So I think it's because something is done to the eggs, or something is in the eggs, or something that it needs to be refrigerated in the US. But here, you know, at the grocery store,
they're
it's
not
left outside.
Yeah, but we refrigerate our eggs.
Yeah, but we don't need to. They're not in the fridge in the store.
Learn something new, okay. Toxic chemicals in food, overly processed food, inadequate to no public transportation.
Yeah.
All of that is true. All of that is true. We were talking about it today, how there's like paint and Skittles and all kinds of bad food for you that literally can kill you. As far as living in Spain, public transportation everywhere, city or not.
Yeah, and just majority of Europe, public transportation is really good. And then in the US, yes, there are cities obviously like New York and, you know,
Chicago and
those cities
California.
have, yeah. But in general, I think it's much better than
like you take the bus here, nice, clean, everybody's cool. You take the bus somewhere else, you don't really want to, or you kind of, the idea of taking the bus makes you feel like you're worthless, I guess.
Yeah, it's a different
it's
mindset.
a different mindset, yeah. Having more than one bathroom. Like, why would you need 5 bathrooms in 4 bedrooms? At most, 1 bathroom and 2 separate toilets. It's not like everyone needs to shower at the exact same time.
I agree. This one does not agree, because he's American. He's like, everyone needs their own bathroom.
Yeah.
No. Okay. That's so funny. Karens. Where did that come from?
I don't know. Not knowing your geography. That's true.
Yeah.
That's true.
Unfortunately.
Actually, when I was a kid, I really, really loved geography, but I feel like maybe people aren't really growing up to learn geography in the States, because you ask them where certain places.
You probably learn about the States.
Yeah.
But that's maybe it.
Yeah.
I don't know.
American football. I miss me some American football. Expecting a bonus amount for what constitutes basic service everywhere else in the world. Oh, you introduce yourselves as my server and ask if I wanted still, bottled, or tap water. Thanks, here's 20% for that unique service. That's that tipping again.
That's what I'm talking about. It's like, you're doing your job. Why are we came there to pay for our food, and you're just doing your job, and we're supposed to pay you also. It's so weird.
She's looking at me, but I don't think she means me. I think she just means like...
No, in general.
Smiling at strangers for no apparent reason. I think people think I'm weird that I do that around here.
Yeah.
Yes. I see it all the time. I'm just like...
Especially the older people, and they're just like going bankrupt because of medical bills. Yes. What is bottomless drinks?
So let's say you go to a restaurant and you order a Fanta. And you get free Fantas, free refills.
Oh, yeah.
Free refills. That's how they explain it. You get free refills and everything. Missed that.
Yeah,
here,
they do have that.
You gotta take sips. Especially if it's water and it's hot. You gotta take sips, because if you ask for another bottle of water, you got to pay for another bottle of water. They don't give you tap water here, so
yeah,
you get what you get.
There is no refills.
Yeah, there's no refills.
What is poop knife?
Never heard of that.
Poop knife.
It
has a lot of likes, so let us know if you know what that is.
Sounds gross. As an American, I'm always whining how necessary it is to see a doctor. I pay too much for health insurance to afford to go to the doctor unless it's absolutely necessary.
I think it's weighing. Like weighing if... But yeah. What did you say?
It's like, I don't even know what I said.
You just changed the word.
I don't even know what I said. I completely.
But yeah, I guess that's
what
true.
What did I say? Whining?
I think so.
Let's see. It's my allergies. I can't see straight.
You say that one.
No, you say it. I already messed up.
Obesity.
Alright, you say it right.
Yeah.
Yeah, obesity is actually a thing in America.
I was just thinking about that the other day. I haven't seen a lot of people here that are that big.
No. By all means, we're not judging. But
no.
It's a thing in America. You see it often. You see it, I mean, a lot. Here, I don't see obesity.
Free public bathrooms.
So do you get free public bathrooms here in Barcelona?
They're starting to offer it. I'm starting to see it every now and then, like outside and...
Okay, yeah, because I remember when I first came to Europe and I had to pay for a public bathroom, I'm like, poor pedestrian infrastructure. Walkability is not...
I would say it probably depends on where it is.
Because like when I lived in Orlando, it was great.
Yeah.
Orlando was great, walkability. You might have to watch it back depending on what time of day you're walking.
But I will say in the suburbs, in America, it's horrible.
Depending on the suburbs. Depending on the suburbs.
I've never been to a suburb.
When I lived in Minnesota in the suburbs, walkability was amazing.
Okay. Bagged milk.
I have no idea what that is.
I don't know what that is either. I'm guessing it's a milk in a bag.
I've noticed in a lot of other countries, you have to pay for bags at the grocery store. And you also bag it yourself. In America, you either bring your own bag or they give you as many paper bags as you need. Plus, there is someone bagging for you while you pay. Yes, that is true. Or plastic bags.
Yeah, maybe.
Walmart, you can take a whole sack of plastic.
Mainly plastic. I haven't seen anywhere where you get paper bags.
They must be shopping at Whole Foods. Honestly, reusable water bottles. One of my biggest issues with visiting/living in Europe is I can't fill up my water jug anywhere. So true.
Yeah, they were saying the water fountains. There are no like
There's no water fountains
where you can fill up your.
Yes.
They have it here, but you don't wanna.
It's tap water, and you don't know how you're gonna feel after you drink it.
Yeah. Peanut butter and jelly.
Peanut butter jelly time. Peanut butter jelly.
What are you doing? It's like you're stirring a soup.
Yeah. Okay. Peanut butter and jelly time.
I love that.
I don't eat that anymore because of what I'm finding out that they're putting in the peanut butter. But I tell you what,
the peanut butter here is
peanut butter here is raw peanut butter.
Yeah.
There it's not.
No.
So that's why I don't eat it anymore. Here it's raw peanut butter. I don't eat it anymore because the peanut butter is expensive. You gotta pay like 10 euros for basic peanut butter here because it's raw peanut butter.
Yeah.
So there's that.
Yeah.
Old enough to join the military as a full-time soldier before you're old enough to legally purchase alcohol.
Isn't that insane?
That is crazy. Shows the value system. This one we talked about, it says $3,000 medical bill for a scratch on the knee. I've experienced that. Not the scratch on the knee, but yeah.
Oh, that's it.
Yes, woo.
We finished it.
We made it through.
Yay.
A lot of the stuff we actually agree with.
Yeah.
Or, I mean, you know.
I would say majority of it.
Yeah, it's crazy when I actually see it on
like
digital paper.
What other people are saying.
Yeah, and then I think about it. You won't know this if you haven't actually lived in Europe. Because you actually have to see what the other side is like.
Yeah.
And I didn't know any of this stuff until I'm living here. I'm like, wait a second. Why do we do it that way?
And also the other way around. There are some things that I've never seen when I came to the US, and I was like,
why am I giving this person my credit card to run for food and not even knowing what they can do with it? If you guys have any other things or any experiences that you had from Europe versus America, comment down below.
yeah.
If you liked the video, agree or disagree, go ahead and give us a thumbs up or a thumbs down, whichever one you prefer. Or it will help us to give us a thumbs up to help get the video out there. Subscribe to the channel, turn on that notification bell so you can be alerted for when we post, and we'll see you guys in our next video.
On Thursday.
Just keep
Later,
it
dudes.
simple and clean. All the things that you'll achieve when you keep your eyes on me, oh how other things they fade in.